Hey, what's good? Don't Trip Fam. Back at you with another banger. Caterpillar, Royce the 5'9". You already know what happens when these two come together. Straight heat. I'm here for bars, flows, lyrics, doubles, triples, name flips, the whole package. Let's get straight to it. We got King Green on the hook. You already know this about to be lit. Ooh, we got a little video. Nice.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on the skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
This right here for the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one. Ring the alarm, the caterpillar keeps firing. Oh, we in the war. Butterflies keep dying. I'm a product of apocalypse.
Yo, that intro. We in a war. Caterpillar keeps firing. Just set the mood. He just set the mood right there with that intro.
Number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one. Ring the alarm. The caterpillar keeps firing. Oh, we in the war. Where butterflies keep dying. I'm a product of Parker Lewis and Kubiak. If I didn't do this, where in the fuck would you be at? See, there's a difference between us. What I spit hit arenas, you would drip from my penis. I eat lions and sip hyenas. You number one when it come to slaughtered mics. I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life.
Facts,
all
priorities.
you niggas, my little rapper babies. Y'all my children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby.
Hey, you little niggas is just my rapper babies. Y'all bit my style and contracted rabies. Hey, you slaughter mics, alright? I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life. That's priorities, nigga. We got different priorities and shit. We not the same. Y'all contracted rabies. This shit too potent. Y'all niggas can't handle this type shit. How you gonna bite my style, nigga? You can't handle this shit. You can't handle what I got in my veins. I got that real with me.
Mike, I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life. All you niggas, my little rapper babies. Y'all my children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby, that's degrading. My style got so many different facets, I switch into so many different patches. I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at me, I just...
What? Hold on.
Grading. My style got so many different facets. I switch into so many different patches. I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben. This shit just a classic waiting.
My pen is just like Big Ben. It's just a classic waiting. Big Ben, the tower clock in London, I think, England. I think it's under construction and shit. I feel like that's where the waiting comes in. But it's like a classic structure, a classic clock, old school classic. Y'all get what he doing. Big Ben. He from Detroit. I'm thinking Detroit Pistons. Ben Wallace? I want to say Ben Wallace. Let's go. Ben Wallace, Detroit Pistons. Big Ben. Let's get it. Y'all see what he doing. Y'all see what he doing. Come on.
Different patches, I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at me, I just decapitating. Out here congratulating these hashmans who had their highs. These rappers only won they matches because they strategize. I bring Attica to these patterns and here's my battle cry. Ring the alarm, the caterpillar's firing.
Y'all first verse go hard. Aside from calling y'all niggas little rappers, y'all his sons. Do not, and like, y'all bitter shit and contract the rabies. Do not compare me to these. It's degrading. Do not. There's no comparison. We're different. Get that straight. I like that shit.
To these patterns and here's my battle cry. Ring the alarm. The caterpillar's firing. Oh, we in a war where butterflies keep dying. Hey, this right here for the number one. Number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one.
Nice.
Can't take your number one quick. Number one song, get your number one chick. Number one fly with your number one kid. When it's all done, then your number gon' swing. Hold up.
That's facts. That's facts. Everybody think they number one. So what? You charted on the top 10 Billboard, top 100 Billboard. So what? Your song went #1. So what? It's about longevity in this game. It's not really about you saying you claiming you're #1 or bagging the baddest bitch, having the flyest shit, the flyest kicks, being dripped out ice. It's not about that. It's about longevity. A lot of you niggas can't stand the test of time. That's what King Green trying to tell y'all niggas. #1. Come on, stop that shit, nigga.
#1 fly with your #1 kid. When it's all done, then your number goes swing. Hold up, wait a minute. Guess what I'ma never do? Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we no longer competitors. That could be the death of you. Never let someone who's not as smart as
Talk your shit, Royce. Talk that real shit. Hold on.
Hold up, wait a minute. Guess what I'ma never do? Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we no longer competitors.
That's facts. That's facts. Guess what I'ma never do? We friends and we stop being competitors. That shit's dead. That shit's dead. Whatever we have is dead. You're dead. Look at Royce and M. Iron sharpens iron. That's a law. That's a principle of life. Y'all gotta keep going at it. And hip hop is a genre. It's a culture that started from battle rap. MCs going against each other to see who's lyrically hotter, who's better. That's what it's about. Sharpening each other. That's where hip hop came from. So if you and your homie in the rap game can't, like, on a song, you can't go head to head. Y'all scared of, like, oh, I might hurt his feelings. Fuck these niggas. That's like a Kendrick Lamar control verse. Like, this, all these motherfuckers in the game and make them respond type shit. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go.
Guess what I'ma never do? Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we no longer competitors. That could be the death of you. Never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up and tell you something you never knew. Always stay professional. You always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to hold on to a regret or two. I do what I want to do. They do what I let.
It's okay. Like, Royce just took some time. Like, drop gems for these niggas. Like, okay, I get it. Y'all my little rapper babies. We're not the same. Y'all whack, it's whatever. But you know what? I still love y'all little niggas. I still fuck with y'all. So I'm gonna drop a couple gems. I'm still holding out some rope for y'all niggas. Hopefully y'all can still save you. So for those that want to listen, for those that want to be better, I'm gonna drop a couple gems. And Royce is really that nigga. Like, I remember his LA freestyle, his LA Leakers freestyle, the suit he pulled up in and shit. You could tell he's always about that mind, you know, like he's got his shit straight. That's why I fuck with Royce. And not alike, he had knowledge is power, but powerless if you do not acknowledge it. I was like, this nigga been dropping gems, bro. Like, Royce is really the gem dropper. Shit, let's go.
Always stay professional. You always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to hold on to a regret or two. I do what I wanna do. They do what I let them do. Everything these niggas be saying is a fucking lie.
Big cow. Big cow.
That is real. Remember when you praising the butterfly? Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar.
That's facts. That's facts, nigga. That's facts.
Remember when you praising the butterfly? Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar.
Remember when you praising the butterfly? Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar. Trust the process. Trust those that came before you. The founders, the forefathers, the guys, the pallbearers, the niggas that, you know, that set this shit up for y'all. The people that gave you the blueprint, the people that inspired you, the caterpillars. And y'all new niggas, the butterflies. Don't you ever disrespect the caterpillars. Know your place, nigga, and watch your mouth.
Caterpillar. This right here for the #1. #1 shit with your #1. You ain't #1, just another one. Now everybody saying that the #1 kid think your #1 quit. #1 song, get your #1 chick. #1 fly with your #1 kid. When it's all done, then your number gon' swing.
You're looking at a tiller, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever. Still the tracks a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silva back when he snapped the sin in half and then had this shit hanging by a flapper skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again.
Hey, you already know, without a doubt, when this nigga on the mic, he gonna flame that shit. It's straight bars out the gate. That Anderson Silva shit? Hold on.
Ain't even half as ill as ever. Still the tracks a banana caterpillar, attacker, the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silva back when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again.
That shit hit hard. That shit feel like a Mack truck just hit me, bro. Anderson Silva, UFC. I remember that shit. He was facing up against this one nigga, and like, you know, he nice with the kicks and shit. But I don't know what the fuck this nigga made out of. Nigga must be made out of fucking adamantium or some shit, like steel or some shit. Cause Anderson Silva kicked this nigga, and his leg broke. Crazy shit. How the fuck that shit happened, bro? But what's even crazier is the fact that Anderson Silva ain't realized that his shit broke until he tried to step back down and get back into position, like come back from the kick. That he felt like he couldn't put his feet, like he just fucking wobbled, cause like shit broke. I don't know if it's cause he was like high up adrenaline or some shit, or he was like on some shit, but yeah, he didn't know that shit broke when he kicked him and took his leg off him. It was only till he tried to plant that shit that he realized. And Emma's playing off that, like, you can't even begin to fathom this shit, nigga. This shit ain't like the fucking exit on the highway. You can't see this shit coming a mile away. You can't even begin to fathom this shit, kind of like the Anderson Silva shit. It's different.
Your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever. Still attracts a banana peel, attacker, the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silva back when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So
every fucking bar, bro. Every bar. What? Nah, we're gonna run this shit back. We gotta talk about this shit. Hold on. Bar after bar after bar after bar, nigga.
In half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot.
Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they blinking a lot. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they blinking a lot. Eyelids blinking a lot, batty. Like bitches do that shit, like a wink type shit. Like you wink, you kind of bat, like you blink, you bat your eyelids. You know, bitches do that shit sometimes when they're flirty or when like they got mad attitude. Like, you know, they do that thing with their eyes, like roll them and bat their eyelids and shit. But that's how M is to the pad. Like pad to pen, I'm batty. Like, oh, y'all get it, nigga. Y'all get it. We got more bars to get to. Let's get it.
Tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the.
You copy me, but you're not. You can't be my offsprings. Cause my offsprings ain't butterflies. Y'all niggas moths. Ooh, hold on. I need to hear that shit.
On the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss.
You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are just moths. Moths, butterflies all come from caterpillars, but it's how the fucking process goes. That metamorphosis, whatever the fuck that shit called, that process of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, depending how that shit goes, you either come out as a butterfly or a cat or a fucking moth. And moths are fucking disgusting. They're gross. Nobody likes that shit. And that's what he's saying. Like the butterflies are people who kind of turned out all right. Like they turned out good. And he's comparing these rappers like, hey, you can't be my offspring. No, because you guys are just moths. My offspring would be butterflies. My offsprings are just moths. Meaning, I feel like I let the game down. Hold on. I feel like I let the game down because my offsprings are just moths. Damn.
When they're blinking a lot, you copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling.
Jada Pinkett, Queen Latifah, set it off, nigga. That movie was a banger. If you haven't watched the movie, you should check it out. 4 women, bank robberies, but they start like, you know, little internal troubles. They stop trusting each other. That shit falls apart. But Queen Latifah set it off. Jada Pinkett set it off. Y'all know that shit. Easy shit.
Sprinklers off like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling. Slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft. Say what I think when I rhyme in ink pen. I talk in a language I speak. It's my mind. Kingpin and penguin combined. Spit like it's king of the dot. A singular thought. I think I
Spit like it's king of the dot. KOTD, shouts out KOTD, nigga. I be on that shit heavy. M actually has a movie with him, Bodied, that dropped on KOTD with actual battle rappers and shit. Y'all should check that shit out. If you in a battle rap, KOTD, URL TV, RBE, Gate to the Garden, nigga. Y'all already know. Get it, where my battle rap fans at?
a house in the building. Middle fingers aloft. Say what I think when I rhyme in ink pen. I talk in a language I speak. It's my mind. Kingpin and penguin combined. Spit like it's king of the dot. A singular thought. I think I will help you distinguish apart the frost from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn top.
Damn, dog. Is that copying or paying homage? I can't tell. Which one is it? Which one is it? Hold on. Let's run this shit back.
You distinguish apart the frost from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage.
Wait a minute. Hold up. When Royce said it, he was... Hold up. Wait a minute. But M flipped that shit and said, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. We got that out the way. Easy shit. Easy shit. Let's get into the thick of it. Hold up like a flashcard. So hold up, like wait a minute, hold up, like chill, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Y'all already know what I mean. But hold up like a flashcard. Flashcards usually have like words on them and shit. So hold up like a flashcard. Easy shit. Damn, dog is a copying or paying homage. Like flattery is the best form of imitation is the best form of flattery. It's just annoying me type shit. Like, which one is it? Which one is it?
Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. My dad is your grandfather. I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Half yellow jacket, you can't swat a sass.
Hold on.
Copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. My dad is your grandfather.
Sad that dad taught you how to rap since a toddler. Okay, so I am your father. My dad is your grandfather, meaning the people that inspired me to get here. You've heard M talk about these people over and over again. The people that raised M up, that got him into hip hop, the people that inspired him, that paved the way, the greats, the LLO Cool J's, Oof, all them niggas from back in the day. Big Daddy Kane, all them niggas, bro. They're his father, so they're your grandfather. Y'all get that shit?
I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Half yellow jacket, you can't swat a Sasquatch. Dancing on top of an ant. Trample it and stomp it. Smash it and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap is advanced and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out grasshoppers. You can't be no rap gods. In fact, you're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle. But even Danielson wax off. You jack off. Need to come to grips like a hand job. The boom bap is
What? Oh, hold on. This nigga too lit. Just when you think this nigga can't get any better or blow your mind, he does it again and again and again. What the?
You're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off.
You're not rap gods. You're opposite. You make a wax song, but even Danielson wax off. Wax on Danielson, wax off Danielson from fucking Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi trained that nigga, but when you was training him, you had him do like the car, like cleaning the car, like wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. But he's playing off the wax on, so wax on. Then the double on that is wax on. But even Danielson wax off, you jack offs. When you jack off, it's the same as whack off. It's the same shit. He's just playing with words, bro. This is easy shit.
In fact, you're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off.
Can't even hold a candle, meaning you don't compare. But candle, wax off. What?
In fact, you're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs. Need to come to grips like a hand job.
Need to come to grips like a hand job. Like if you're gonna rub one out, you gotta grip your dick, right? So that's a hand job. Come to grips, and you come in like when you finish, you like busting your hands and shit. If you busting your grip while you still gripping it, you finish, right? You need to come to grips. That shit graphical as fuck, bro. Pause.
You know, but even Danielson wax off, you jack offs. Need to come to grips like a hand job. The boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap, lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm poop is my pseudonym. On the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce, and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them.
Ooh. Every bar, bro. What?
Back with an axe to mumble rap, lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all.
Hold up. My bad, hold up.
To mumble rap, lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm poop.
Number one, but my pencils are number two, cause that's all I do with them. I'm number one, but my pencils are number two. You know, like if you took like a architecture class, I took GMD, geometric machine drawing, back at boarding school, and it's like engineering shit, like how you draw with like the pencil, the different type of pencils. You have like grades like HB 1, 2, 3 HB, and then those like different grades have different like darkness, thickness, lightness. So he's like, my pencils are number two, cause that's all I do with them. Hold up.
Lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm poop is my pseudonym. On the John like a prostitute.
Poop is my pseudonym. Number two is the same as dropping a deuce. When you say, hey, I'm gonna take a number two, you're gonna take a shit. So he's playing that number two, the pencil, the type of pencil that it is, but the number two, like taking a shit.
Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm poop is my pseudonym. On the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce.
Ooh, I'm the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce. I'm the John, you're on the toilet. Again, still building up on that taking a shit. Number two bar. Number two, deuce with him. Deuce with him. Deuce. Yeah, I get how he plays with these words. I'm the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce. But I'm the Johnny Dick, prostitute on it. So when he sits on the toilet, there's like a prostitute riding some dick, some shit, I guess.
And when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. Cause that's all I do's when I'm poop is my pseudonym. On the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce, and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them.
When I'm producing these beats, hold on, what you saying?
And when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools.
Lyrical bowel movements. These beats are like saloons. They always got my beats are like saloons, cause these bars always got my stools in them. Saloons, Wild West type shit. That's what you call like a pub or a bar. And saloons have like, you know, stools where you can sit. You sit on a stool in a saloon. If you're like a cowboy back in the Wild West type shit. But he's still playing off the number two deuce on the John, taking his shit, deuce with him, stools in him. But he's talking about his bars, saloons, same shit, just flipping shit around, bro. I get this shit. Come on, man.
And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, shit is real like I pooped Jerusalem. I'm about to go spin another cocoon, and I'm cutting you from your mother's womb, then I'm flushing you.
Hey. Bro, more bars to break down. This nigga M does not disappoint. Like, that whole started from that fucking wax off, wax on, Danielson jacks off, come to grips like a hand job, to the number two deuce, prostitute John, bar stools, that whole thing. Like, every bar, you got Royce dropping gems as usual. Ooh. Crazy. What more can I say, man? Like, they said it all. Hey, if you stayed to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Don't forget to leave a like, comment. If you ain't subbed yet, smash that sub button. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Let's get it.